Alright, ladies and gents, welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisitions, and before we go into the Chantry and continue on with our quests, I'm gonna actually look around and meet with certain peoples of interest in the area. And the first one I'm going to meet with is the blacksmith.
So we're heretics just like that? Should
Actually,
we
tell you what.
Don't be foolish. We are the Chantry, as much as any Grand Cleric. That prat from Valoroya isn't the word of the maker. It's politics.
True that. We'll meet with our requisitions officer first.
No, my lord, I don't know where the other nobles are. I suggest you ask Ambassador Montillier. Oh, you're him. Thrin, Inquisition Quartermaster. I'm doing what I can to supply this mess. If you find what I need to fill one of my requisitions, I'd appreciate you bringing it in.
Right, let's find out a bit about you.
What do you do here?
I make sure the Inquisition troops have food in their bellies and iron in their hands. Both are important. Lots of people expecting us to be heroes, marching all day to fight the demons. Turns out heroes need to dig latrines just like everyone else.
Yeah, that's quite true.
How does someone end up as quartermaster for the Inquisition?
I served for Eldon under Ten Loghain MacTier. Best commanding officer this world has ever seen. After they all turned on him at Denerim, though, there wasn't much use for people who held that opinion. Queen Honora offered my services to the Inquisition. It was a kindness. She knew I supported her father and got me away from the political garbage.
We know Loghain is a traitor from Dragon Age Origins, obviously. But I suppose from Free Marches it wouldn't be such a big deal, I suppose. Oh, I'm glad you believed in him.
Your loyalty to the man you served is admirable, quartermaster.
Thank you. A lot of people seem to think they know what happened at Ostagar, but I was there. Ten Loghain never betrayed his king. If he'd brought the reinforcements, Darkspawn would have just killed everyone. He did what he had to do to save our country, and we betrayed him. I apologize. Sister Liliana told me I shouldn't talk about this. Just forget it.
That's a fair point, actually. Maybe Loghain's initial intent wasn't for power, but yeah, that's something to think about whenever you see him in Dragon Age Origins, because he does seem very conflicted in that game. It's very well done. His character's very well portrayed. Anyway, let's continue on.
What did you mean when you mentioned requisitions?
I'm making this Inquisition run with what we have, but we're not a real army. We're stretched thin on materials, so I've put up a requisition list for anything that could help our people. Here, take a look. You find some iron and a good logging site. Maybe Harriet can get our troops better weapons.
Cool.
If I have material for a special order, do I bring it to you?
Just take it over there. One of my boys will take the materials or jot down what you found.
Cool.
Farewell.
Make a go with you.
So basically, and these are just to improve our stats around the camp and so on and so forth. So we can make Inquisition weapons, but we need to find 5 iron, which we already have, and 1 logging site.
If you find anything we need, let me know.
Cool, will do, will do. Right, we'll go to the herbalist next, but I think in order to do what we need to do here, we're going to need some extra supplies. I'm not entirely sure yet, but he's just in here. Okay, find recipes for exploration or by visiting merchants. Visit an apothecary with herbs you gathered in the wilderness to upgrade potions. Use the equip station to assign different potions to each of your party members and to replenish your potions you're carrying. Use the upgrade station to unlock permanent upgrades to your potions.
Fliss said to check with you to make sure these are safe to serve.
They're fine. Nobody will take sick as long as she boils them right. Smart woman for asking, though. Look who's back from the dead. Again.
That must be this guy who wrote that note then.
I don't recall meeting you before.
I'd be surprised if you did. You weren't particularly coherent. Someone had to patch you up after you staggered out of making those wear, though. So, you're welcome.
I didn't realize. Thank you.
Yeah, well, you can pay me back by fixing the world. Name's Adan. I'm in charge of keeping our little band here stocked with potions and elixirs. Not that Seeker Pentagast seems to care whether we've got the supplies to actually do that.
No small order. You can pay me back by fixing the world. Well, let's ask him a couple of questions.
For a healer, you don't seem particularly nurturing.
I'm not a healer. I'm an alchemist who's forced to play Mother Hen. You want something to burst into flame on contact with the air? Done. Gladly. Patching up wounded soldiers is a waste of my time and talents. But there are a few around who can help.
How are your people holding up?
There's no shortage of work. That's for damn sure.
Is there anything I can do to help out?
We're fine as far as raw labor goes. You've more important things to do than tend to me. I only wish I'd been able to find Master Tajin's notes. Old bastard was working on something special. He died at the Conclave, and his notes weren't here. Been too busy dealing with the wounded to look for them.
Okay.
How do I go about having potions made?
Just take a look there and tell me what you'd like. Find a recipe for something better, I can make that too.
Right, well this is the table to stock our current potions. I believe we can only have, yeah, generation potions for now. Go away. Yes, we know, well I know anyway. I can make 2. Yeah. I need more elf root to make more of them.
That should do for you.
And this table here is where you upgrade your potions. As you can see, we've got healing potions and several upgrades you can do. Regeneration potions, quite a lot of upgrades you can do. Research. So, oh, duration, okay, I see. So duration's locked. We can upgrade that though. We need a special elf root for that. Toxins, we have no knowledge of any toxins. Grenades, we have no knowledge of any grenades. I do however know where one of the grenades schematics are, or is, whatever. So let's continue on here. We're going to go see the blacksmith and learn about crafting. Yay!
How can you be so calm with everything you've been reading?
And I'll show you why I like crafting in this game so much. It's very good.
Heaven has been filled with silence.
I can understand it's confusing, but it's not too difficult to get the hang of. But it's not as simple as Skyrim's crafted.
If the Inquisition wants to field a decent cavalry, it needs better horses. I heard Seeker Pentagast might try to acquire suitable mounts for Master Devon in the hinterlands.
Oh, and who are you to be fishing around for what the higher-ups are doing?
Back in Ansburg, my uncle was here.
And what's that mean for you back in Arnsberg?
Honestly, about as much as it does here.
Expected you'd be by. I'm Harriet, and everyone knows who you are. How's the new gear fit?
Quite well.
Sturdy and warm. It's perfect.
Good. World's gone mad. Stock armor and blades are good against bandits, but we're not fighting bandits. My gear will see you through demons, apostates, whatever this world throws at you. So, you need custom work, something special. You bring the materials to us, we'll make it happen.
How did you come to be here?
Come from a little town called Lothring. Long gone now. I was in Redcliffe when the Darkspawn hit it during the Blight. Helped rebuild. Left when royalty decided it was time to hand the place over to the bloody mages. Ended up here. Just missed the boot. Can't decide if I'm the luckiest son of a bitch walking or the exact opposite.
Whichever you are, I hope the streak is broken.
A man can dream.
How did you come to be here?
I've just
Long
asked that.
story. Not worth telling twice.
Oh, good.
Who outfits the Inquisition soldiers?
Not me. I've got work to do. Can't be passing a sword to every blighter who signs up. If you want to help the troops, talk to Thren, the quartermaster. She'll set up requisitions.
Yeah, we've spoken to her.
Does the Inquisition not have supplies to make armor or weapons?
Tough convincing traders to haul up here. Impossible to get them to risk the rare stuff, so that's on you.
Okay. Let's see.
What can you and your team make here?
Arms and armor. We work iron to blighted dragon bone if you've got it. Our designs are simple, but they get the job done. You want something fancy? Bring your own design. We'll see what we can do.
Nice. Okay.
Can you help improve my arms and armor?
Yes. You find a new piece, a pauldron or greaves, we'll take care of you. You can't just slap a new hilt on your sword in the field. Bring it here, we'll make sure it's done right and proper.
Cool.
Can you help improve my armor?
Oh, I've just asked that again.
You find a new piece. You can't just slap a new hilt on your sword in the field. Bring it here, we'll make sure it's done right and proper.
Come
If
on.
I want something, what can you make?
Start simple. Something to keep you safe. Take a look at it on the table there and we can talk. You'll need materials. You should have what you want just outside.
Right, okay.
Goodbye.
Right.
So I think if we raid these boxes, hopefully we don't end up talking to him again. There we go. We have the materials we need. Oh, in fact, we have an upgrade for it already. Nice. And then this box over here. Yep, wrong button. Wasn't past it. There should be another. There it is. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Arming. Okay, cool. So we have stuff to craft ourselves some basic armor and weapons. So defender mail. Yeah, I already know. Basically, all we do is pick a Summerstone. Nice. We're going to use Onyx, I think. Go down to here and use Summerstone because that gives us plus 40 maximum health. Yes. And then we craft that, which gives us vigorous defender mail. And we come out of that. Go on to modify armor over here. Yep. Yep. See what we've got on this. Have we got? Okay. Yeah, we wanna. Yeah, that's the one. And then we can put some new arms on this armor, which gives us plus 3 melee defense. Very useful. There we go. And just before we continue on, I'm going to equip the armor. See how it compares to my current one. So it gives me better armor rating. I get plus 40 to maximum health and plus 3 melee defense. Nice and nice. So let's equip that. The next thing we're going to do is craft ourselves a weapon. We can craft an arming sword. Pretty cool looking. For that we need iron. Ooh, we're going to have to get some more iron. So it won't be a sec. Right, sorry about that guys, but love a cold. Anyway, so yeah, we have a new sword and new armour now. And our sword, oh god, I've just made it and I can't remember the stats. Oh yeah, our sword has a chance of stun on hit. Or stagger, sorry, on hit, so yeah. It was either that or one that breaks through guard, but I can't see me having this sword for that long, to be honest. So next thing we're going to do is... I could go buy another helmet. Do I go buy another helmet? No. What I will do is I'll go looking for the supplies for the quartermaster now. And see if I can... And the apothecary as well, actually. Because I believe that's down the same road. Is it this road or is it a different one? I think it's my... Oh no, yeah, here it is. There it is. Yes, we know. So this is a special search function when there's something of value in the area. It does that. And then when you come across it, there it is. So they're the research notes. Now let's go find this, I think some iron logging site, and I'll see if I can find some elf fruit on the way. So I have an idea of whereabout it is, but not 100% on that, so please forgive me if I end up running around for half an hour. Pretty sure it's up this way somewhere. It's really annoying because once you see it, you're like, how the hell did I miss that? Come on, where are you at? I'm half tempted to attempt to kill you. Those things are big. Okay, I don't think it's down this way. It makes sense if it was in the trees, which it is. So we're looking for a logging stand. I don't think it's down there. It's really bloody awkward to find things in all these trees. Oh. Nope. That would not be it. So back to the road. I'm pretty sure it's just north of the... not north. Well, just off the road. Maybe it is just north of the road. Just up here somewhere, maybe? Either way, it's massively elusive. I really have the urge to fight one of them, and they're the only wildlife that really fight back that isn't a hostile enemy. They may make some vicious things, but they're I honestly thought he was charging me then. Let's see. Pick some of this while we're here. Should be easy. Where am I going? Is that like a very thin path? The hunt for the logging site begins. You'd think it'd be easy to find, wouldn't you? But apparently not. Let's head back towards the road. There's probably people screaming at me who spotted it and I just haven't. You might have an excuse. Oh no. I thought I saw it, but it was just the road. sure it's up here somewhere. I've found it twice. I always forget where it is. Okay. Trust me to lose it when I come to recording. It's not up down here, I don't think. It help if there weren't so many bloody trees. The people at the logging site can do the job and get rid of some of these trees. Maybe this might help. This little bird's eye view, kinda. I thought I saw it then, but I do not. God damn, I can't really see much from up here anyway. Maybe I did see it. No, I didn't. It's a rock. Oh, Christ. Curse my eyes sometimes, seriously. The crap. I'm waiting for I can almost hear the people screaming in the future. I may recommend fast forwarding this because I could be at this for some time. Might even end the video here, find it and then come back. I seem to have a weird knack of being able to find it while not recording. I know it's not far from the road, and I know that for a fact. Big fat animal. Okay, yeah, I'm going to end the recording here and come back when I've found it. So, yeah. Join me again next time for some more Dragon Age Inquisitions. And in the next part, I think what we're going to do, after I had a stretch, is go to the main quest, but not exit this area just yet, because the next bit you have the option to go to the next area. But we're not going to do that. We're going to catch up with our companions and see their thoughts and so on, and introduce us more in depth to each character. So, see you then.